think that it's been quite, as your name says, I think it's been transformational. It really
Okay.
has been transformational. I didn't, I've never really worked with a nutritionist before. So, of course, it was my first experience. But I think the transformational part has to do with, all five aspects, which you told me in the beginning, but it was hard for me to visualize, which was it was the diet, but it was also sleep, then mindfulness, stress reduction, and then exercise. It like all of it, you have to make changes or improvements in all of it to lead a healthier life. I mean, the weight loss comes along the way if you need it, but it's just leading a more balanced life. So I would say that, it's been a really good experience. I feel like I have learned a lot of, I've learned a lot, but I've also understood the impact of making small changes, and then growing them into daily habits. Like, for instance, I think it was a couple of nights ago, I had a late day and I came home and I didn't have time to journal or to meditate, and I missed it, you
Hmm.
know. And meditation I've been doing before we worked together, but journaling is something new. And I actually look forward to that, 2 minutes of just writing down whatever the thoughts are of the day. And if I need to add a couple of things that I need to do the next day, so I get it out of my head onto the paper. So I would say that, yeah, it's been a really good experience. And I feel like some of the deeper knowledge that I've gotten on either the nutrition side or the sleep side is definitely something that, it's just like you keep it for life. You don't go back on that stuff. So, yeah, I think it's been a successful experience for me. And you know I do have this health condition which is separate from, which may not uh, which is kind of deeper than, whatever else I can do. But I feel like next week when I go see him, I think the numbers are going to look better
Yeah,
you know
I'm curious to find out because I think, I mean, from what you're saying, monitoring your condition has improved. You're less dependent on insulin. Like you said, you have less spikes, which is great. You did lose some weight. You had more energy. So there are a lot of positive changes and improvement, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely sleeping. I think I'm definitely sleeping better too, because by not eating the gluten and all at night, my sugar levels have stabilized, and therefore I'm not waking up as much at
Great.
night, and I think I'm sleeping better. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yesterday when I weighed myself, I was down to 132 pounds. So, it was 7 pounds since where we started. So,
Yeah.
I'm in the right direction. And, you always want a little bit more so that the baseline is something that you can um, count on, given that there'll be variation. But yeah, at least I've, made like this time last year, I think it was this time last year that I started on the Noom thing for 2 months, and literally it made no difference. So I think that, by doing this more holistic, scientific kind of consistent thing over the last 3 months, because I think we started working in August.
Yeah. Nice.
It has definitely made a difference. And
Brilliant.
more importantly, the knowledge is something you can have for life. That's the other thing. That mindful eating has been a good thing too. It was
Hmm.
something I only started once you told me about it, which is, sort of pausing before you eat, and then chewing making sure you chew, like actually make, and not multitasking, like not doing something else while you're eating, just focusing on the eating. um,
Switch, yeah.
all that has been, it's all been good. So yeah, I would say that, this has been a good experience. And